Hello YouTube fans, this is TheSkullKlown. I want to talk about something. I think I made this video before, but I want to talk about more about it. If I haven't, then I'm just going to do it right now. We are not. Black people and Hispanic people are not chimpanzees. We did not come from chimpanzees. Alright? Okay? All the shit that they taught you in school, the Darwinism piece of shit, when you look up who Darwin is, you find out that he's a fucking goddamn Freemason. That's what happens when you do your research and you know who the fuck he is. But we have a day about Christopher Columbus, but he was a rapist, right? Oh, but at least I get a day off. So, we did not come from chimpanzees, black people and Hispanic people. Alright? We literally did not come from fucking monkeys, okay? You know where we came from? We came from the stars, okay? That's what we are. We're made out of carbon. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? We're made out of carbon, okay? That black stuff you see at nighttime, that's us, Hispanic people and black people. If you're Afro-Hispanic, obviously, because I know, obviously I'm Afro-Hispanic, you have carbon in you, man. If you're black, you have carbon in you. Okay? So none of the shit of black people and Hispanic people are not chimpanzees. Okay? We're more than just animals. We're gods and goddesses. Okay? In this fleshy body. Okay? That's what we are. Okay? Why do you think the white man called us nigger? Because he know what we were. We are niggers. We are nagas. Okay? That's what we are. We are nagas and guineas. Okay? That's why the bomb freaking Nagasaki. Nagasaki. Serpent spirit. Or spirit serpent. And they blew it up because they're literally wall paintings showing Hispanic people and black people turning into dragons, serpents. Because we're the original dragon. Anything that they told you what happened at Nagasaki, fuck what they say. Alright? Because over there, what happened in Nagasaki, those Asian people worshipped us like gods and goddesses because that's what we were. Okay? We were like, hey, you can be here in turn. You have to not fuck up. You know? You worship yourselves and everything like that. Don't worship me and shit. But at the same time, don't fuck up what you have good here. And that's what some of these orcs did. And some of these Dracos and insectoids did. You came to this planet and decided, no, we can harness the planet and harness you. How's that working out for you? How's that working out for you, pathetic piece of shit? These beings saw us. And they didn't saw chimpanzees, guys. You mean to tell me a high extraterrestrial being came down here and saw chimpanzees and thought that, oh, they could be intelligent like them? Are you stupid? Are you fucking stupid? Look how these chimps act, man. For crying out loud, there's a story of a man giving a chimp a cake or some shit, and all the chimps saw him giving this one chimp cake, and guess what happened to the man? All the other chimps ate him, killed him, and ripped him to shreds. You know when people say that ego or that fear, that's the monkey. That's the chimp. That monkey brain, basically, that's the chimp. That's the ego. That's the orcs. The white people. That's what they are. What do you want me to tell you? You guys have a different origins than Hispanic and black people. What do you want me to tell you? And you guys think that you have the same origins as black and Hispanic people? And you think we have the same origins as you? Are you stupid? Look at us, man. Look at us. Look at the history that you people treated us. So don't tell me that, oh, we're the same. No, we're fucking not. We still treated fucking differently just because we have a different color of skin. Alright? What does that tell you? That's telling you that we are different from you. We'll always be different from you. That's why they hate us. That's why they want all these fucking Hispanic people and black people watching me going, oh, Black Lives Matter, when it's literally funded by a pedophile. No, it's not. Then you haven't, then you're dumb. You're fucking dumb. And you haven't done your research. You're that fucking dumb and idiotic. You mean to tell me that you want to listen to a person, you want to listen to the founding fathers that actually came to this planet and started raping your ancestors and killing your babies? What are you going to tell me? Oh, that's in the past? Oh, really? If that's in the past, then how come these motherfuckers are still trying to push their agenda? How come they haven't stopped doing sex trafficking? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because you guys don't want to answer those questions. You guys don't want to think about those questions. Because, you know, it's too much for y'all. Too much. Because either you will crack and realize that no one's not doing anything, and you're going to go become a psychopath and go on a killing spree, or you actually realize and grow the fuck up and be like, yo, I need to talk about this. Instead of being like ignorant, like everyone else right now. Right? I told my friend this, that right now, this is the time that people are waking up more, yes. But it's also the time, and I mentioned this too in a video, it's also the time when people are trying to fight to suppress the truth. Like common folks like you and me. Because they don't want to hear it. They're like, oh, I just want to go back to my job. I just want to go back to school. You're a sheep. You're a sheep and you're going to die like a sheep. Okay? And the people that you think you're going to support, like politicians, all they have to do is pull that sheep wool out of them and you'll see who they really are. Wolves. Then they'll eat you alive before you can even fucking leave. They'll grab your throat first and then have their friends come and chew your fucking limbs off alive. Okay? This is what these evil beings are. You guys think that this is all fantasy and fake. This is why I have no respect for people like you. If you think that shit is fantasy and fake, you lost all respect for me. You don't deserve the air I breathe. You don't. You don't. Doesn't matter if you're a brother or a sister, man. It's sad to say that. I hate to say that. But at the same time, man, like if you're close-minded as fuck and you want to follow this fucking system until the day you die, then go ahead. Go ahead. I'm not. Because I know my true origins. I know where my people came from. They came from the fucking goddamn sky. They didn't came from fucking animals. Okay? These orcs came from animals. That's why they're called orcs. Cosmic beings are not from animals. They're cosmic beings that can never die. Immortal beings with a fleshy body. We can still die in a physical sense, but in a spiritual sense, we can never die. Never. That's why you can't kill the soul. These evil beings don't have a soul. That's why what's happening right now is literally they're dying off. Because if you have a soul, guess what? You're good. If you don't, well then guess what? The sun is going to burn you up and kill you. I would love for people to still talk shit about this when literally they are decaying from the sun. What are you going to say? The sun is racist? You're going to say that. You're going to say that. Why a white person is melting because they're in the sun. You're going to say that? You're fucking dumb. You're fucking dumb. And some of these white folks have carbon inside of them because they're ancestors. You have a choice. Either to be a part of the cosmos or join these evil beings that decide to come to this planet and rape your people and kill them and eat them. Do you like that? You want to live that way forever? Well, that's not the life I'm going to live in, all right? Because I'm going to fight for that life. I'm going to fight for that life that I want to literally go outside and grab an apple from the fucking tree instead of going to the fucking goddamn store and paying white people money to get it. Oh, that's too much? Oh, how come we don't have a brother on a dollar bill or a $5 bill? Huh? Oh, it's too much. It's too much. Because it would get people thinking, right? Why, at one point, people want to hear Louis Tubman on a freaking dollar bill or something. And guess what? The government was like, no. The government literally said no. And then all of a sudden, they want to do with Obama? So it's okay with Obama, but it's not okay for her? It's so fucking hypocritical. So fucking stupid. You still want to go for this fucking Obama guy? And this Trump guy, too? Both of them are the same exact person, just a different mask. And the guy is still pulling the fucking goddamn strings and looking at the other guy pulling other strings in other countries. They're like, yo, what's up, my brother? Yo, hey, you want to have my puppet fight your puppet so people can think that there's a war? Hell yeah, let's do that. It's a game. It's always been a game. And if you don't think it's a game, then what world do you live in? If you really think that they love to play this game and they've been playing it for literally almost 600 years, you mean to tell me that all the stuff that we get deja vus and the dreams is all just nothing? Things happen in this universe for a reason. When we have coincidences, we'll be like, oh shit, or like, oh my god, deja vu, it's because we've done this before. It's a cycle. We've been living this life over and over and over and over and over again. Why? Because you know how they can, you know how say that in 2012 the end of the world was going to happen, and it didn't. But the reason they said that is because it was for their government system. Why? Because when they look at the Mayan calendar literally told the evil beings, your time is up. This shit right here, when this is end, guess what? It's over. There's no time loop anymore. The time loop is done. These evil beings knew that there's a limited of the time loop, and that's how they keep telling you guys of the same old crap, and you'll be like, how come this looks familiar? How come this looks how come I feel like I've seen this before, even though I never saw it before? It's because you have seen it. You have. It's just they knocked your memory out. That's what happens when you die. This is what they made. They made a system in place that when you die, you literally forget everything that you know. Because that's what happens when you go to the light instead of literally going to the cosmos. That's what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to go to the cosmos. He's supposed to go back to darkness. All right? You can't be light without dark in you, dude. I'm talking about like cosmic energy. My God, man. What do you think carbon people shine so much in the sun? It's because they're dark-skinned, man. You mean to tell me that, for you to be bright, you need to be literally light? There's shadows in my room right now. There's like shadows. You see that shadow right there, right? And then there's a light, like about obviously here. That light complements that shadow. Right? It's showing, the light is literally casting a shadow. Because that shadow is literally what it really is. Carbon. Right? The shadow is the vessel, basically, of the light. You know? That's the way I see it. Maybe you guys don't, but that's the way I'm seeing it. You know? And this whole stuff about us being chimpanzees, we're not, man. We're cosmic serpents. Okay? And some people will be like, oh, those serpents were cold-blooded. Who fucking told you that? By the way, the serpent that you see in this planet, that's an animal. Not to say it's not part of a cosmic being, or it is, but that's still an animal. The serpent is different. It's a cosmic being. See, people might not understand or understand this and be like, but it's a serpent. What do you think serpent's gonna look for? Kind of loud. If I say a serpent to a bird, you'd be like, that's not a serpent. But like, yes, it is. It's a bird. It's a serpent. It's a dragon. What do you want me to tell you? Birds are dragons. So don't tell me that, oh, birds are not dragons. Okay, then why they say that, oh, when dinosaurs died, they became birds? In the ancient times, we didn't call them dinosaurs. We called them dragons because that's what they were. Not this dinosaur shit. Who told you that? Oh, these white people did. Right? And then other freaking people like you and me keep splitting it out because we don't know better. This is what happens when we have to go and meditate and go within, man. This is what happens when you need to know your true history about your people, not what they want you to tell. Anything that they said about your kind, they're lying. They're lying. They're fucking liars. Oh, we came from Africa. We were all over the world, motherfucker. You just say that because, oh, you know, you belong in Africa. Here in the United States, it's just white people. Just, yeah, forget about that. No, we were all around the world. America is literally Atlantis. Okay? It was just separated and broken apart because of these fucking orcs, man. These orcs fucked a lot of shit up. So did the other evil beings like the insectoids and the reptilians. But these orcs, man, the thing is, these beings are so jealous of us that they think that we don't deserve that type of power because they don't have it. They look at that power and they're like, this guy's like Superman. This guy's like Batman, Wonder Woman. I want that. They can't have it. They're literally Lex Luthor. That's what they are. They can't. They're pissy that they don't have abilities that they were literally born with. These orcs can only go to a limit, and that is what Bruce Lee was. You know how Bruce Lee was all badass and shit? That is the limit for these orcs. And most people are like, if that's the limit for these so-called white people, imagine what Hispanic people and black people can do. I'm like, thank you. Imagine a black and Hispanic person being like freaking Bruce Lee. He'd be unstoppable. He'll be even freaking. We literally definitely beat Bruce Lee. Why? Because he's carbon. You mean to tell me that you mean to tell me that a zebra is better than a lion? We are the lions. The orcs are the zebras. If you want to get an analogy of the hierarchy, basically, of like, hey, I'm here and you're here. There's no literally equal. There's not. There isn't. There hasn't been. If you think there's been equal, why they keep killing our people and keep slaughtering us and raping us and killing us and selling us off and selling our organs for profit? Do you guys know that Hispanic people and black people, their organs can literally be electrified and literally give you superhuman strength? That's why they always want to test your fucking blood, man. I'm watching the show Black Lightning. If you haven't seen that show, it's on Netflix. If you haven't seen it, watch that shit. It is literally everything. I think Remedy H talked about it too. It's everything that I have literally been talking about. All right? What's been happening and what you see in Black Lightning is literally what's happening right now to all people. It is relevant than it's ever been before. Okay? I love that show. And what happened in Black Lightning, and when Black Lightning gets his powers, his daughters get his powers and shit, that's us. That's us, man. For kind of low, you have the main character, Black Lightning, walking in a thug neighborhood wearing a suit and all that, and people are looking at him like, who is this guy? He's a god. He's a naga. A serpent naga, a serpent cosmic being. That is what he is. And the thing is, brothers and sisters, man, like, look, I'll talk to you right now. We're supposed to dress like that every day. Fancy, beautiful, because we're gods and goddesses. We're supposed to present ourselves like royalty and shit. But we haven't been acting like that. Because we're all fighting each other and killing each other. And listening to one person that wants us to die. We're listening to one person that literally wants us dead. I'm going to end it right there. Think about that.